And Tommy Mottola is a devil.
Respect!
I'm not supposed to say what I'm going to say right now, but I have to let you in on a secret.
Say it.
So, please don't videotape what I'm going to say, okay? Turn that off, please. Know what? I don't mind. Tape it.
Oh! Michael is getting gangster today! Yeah.
Mariah Carey, after divorcing Tommy, came to me crying. She was crying so badly I had to hold her. And she said to me that this is an evil man. And Michael, this man follows me, she said. He taps her phones. And he's very, very evil. And she doesn't trust him. And he is a horrible human being. And we have to continue our drive until he's terminated.
Oh! There you go!
We can't allow him to do this to great artistry. We just can't. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you've done. You've been amazing. You're so loyal, Diana. Everybody, Waldo, all the people here, I love you all. You've been amazing.
Thank you!
I love you. But still, I promise you, the best is yet to come.
Yes!
Promise. Sony, Tommy Mottola. Tommy Mottola is the president of the record division. He is a mean, he's a racist, and he's very, very, very devilish.
Do you know the real reason for Michael Jackson's death? It is inseparable from Tommy Mottola. Michael Jackson's death has always been full of mysteries. Many people suspect that his death is not just due to drug overdose or health problems, but a deliberate murder. Conspiracy theorists investigate based on the fact that Jackson once publicly condemned Tommy and called him a demon and accused him of exploiting and manipulating black artists. Tommy is the former president of Sony Music. He has worked with many famous artists, including Jackson. There were rumors that Tommy had funded Diddy's luxurious parties and other music projects, indicating a close relationship between them. Therefore, conspiracy theorists speculate that Jackson's death is because he knew too many secrets about the dark side inside the entertainment industry, making him a threat in the eyes of some people, especially in Jackson's last phone call before his death. He said, "They can shoot me, stab me, frame me. They can do many things." Some conspiracy theorists further analyzed the lyrics of other artists, especially J. Cole's songs, and believed that there are hints of the dark side of the entertainment industry hidden in them. Although these lyrics do not directly name Jackson, conspiracy theorists believe that these words are very consistent with the situation that Jackson experienced. So do you think the analysis of conspiracy theorists is consistent?
Tommy Mattola hired P. Diddy to eliminate Michael Jackson. You'll be shocked when you hear this. Tommy Mottola is the most dangerous man in the world. Even his wife was afraid of him. She was under 24-hour surveillance cameras. Tommy Mottola exclusively employed white people with blue eyes. He didn't like blacks at all. At one point, his wife praised Diddy for something, and Tommy responded, "Diddy will be shining my shoes in 2 years," implying that blacks are the ones who shine shoes, again showing his dislike for blacks. Now you're wondering what Diddy has to do with Tommy Mottola. In 2003, Mottola sold his mansion to Diddy for $20 million, and we all know that mansion was connected to Michael Jackson. Diddy and Tommy were seen having a secret meeting. They took a hidden table, and there was a lot of security around them. Diddy was controlled. You'll be shocked when you find out by who. A journalist interviewed Suge Knight from prison. Suge Knight said that people sell themselves for fame and money, specifically that both male and female performers sell their bodies for fame. He also stated that this was happening before Diddy, and mentioned that Diddy was also and that the cycle simply continued. Suge Knight mentions that there are many music executives who have done the same things in the past, and that he is connected to a man who many believe was at the top of the music industry's pyramid, someone Michael Jackson referred to as the evil man. You can find more details in the previous video. That man was connected to Clive Davis. Suge Knight also said that these powerful people first expose stars to immoral things until they get in too deep to be easily controlled. Sucks. Knight claimed this was exactly how Diddy went astray. Clive Davis also pushed many popular stars during his time, in the same way Diddy did. Eventually, Clive Davis became the head of Sony Music Entertainment, which tells us that Clive Davis has been at the top of the music industry pyramid since the 1980s. If you want us to reveal even more shocking information hidden from the public,
I was 19 years old and had already lived a lifetime of chaos. Then, this powerful man suddenly came along, parting the seas to make room for my dream. In the very beginning, I did feel protected by him. I definitely felt that we had a bond in music, that I felt that he believed in me. Soon after we met, Tommy started making romantic overtures. His persistent gestures and constant attention gave me a sense of safety.
She soon realized it wasn't as safe as she had hoped.
From the moment Tommy signed me, he tried to wash the urban off of me.
Him sleeping and you getting up and leaving the bed just to go to a room privately and then hearing through the intercom, where are you, what are you doing?
Just made everything just back into like this stiff moment of being at attention. There was pressure from him to get married, but I thought he would lighten his grip on me. I thought he would relax. I didn't feel like he got the fact that I was also a human being with my own feelings and thoughts.
What made you ignore all of those feelings?
Fear. A lot of it had to do with fear.
Pushed to the edge, she tried to break free with her friend Debrat.
The phone didn't stop ringing the entire time. At first, we thought it was funny, and we literally were going to go for 5 minutes, which was a huge deal. For me to just go off the property without security, it just became a huge, huge thing. And she was in shock, and she did say, "This is not okay. You're Mariah Carey. I thought you could do whatever you want. Like, you can't be in this relationship."
Mariah knew she couldn't take it much longer, but she felt trapped.
You said, I didn't believe I was worthy of both happiness and success.
I called him T.D. Valentine. That was his stage name back in the day when he fancied himself a musician. He loved music, that much is true, and he found a way to have a lifelong affair with it. As I've said, our mutual love of music, ambition, and power was completely intertwined with our personal relationship. Music was the relationship, but try as we might, that couldn't make it a marriage. I sincerely believed in my heart I would be with Tommy forever, but my sanity and soul would not surrender to my heart, and the marriage swiftly began to harm me on an emotional and spiritual level. There was a popular mythology that I was some sophisticated gold digger who bagged a big-time hitmaker who was now bankrolling my princess lifestyle, that I was just sitting pretty on a throne in my $30 million mansion. The wedding certainly gave that illusion, and that's all it was, an illusion. If there was any perception of a fairy tale marriage or life, it was absolutely smoke and mirrors. The ironclad safety.
And your husband's in the business as well. Mm-hmm. I was told he's very, very important.
Yeah, he's all right.
What does he do?
Just kidding. He is the president of Sony.
Yeah.
Music.
For whom you record.
Yeah.
Mariah left Tommy, but he didn't let her get away easily.
He was angry about the divorce and my departure from Sony, and he used all his power and connections to punish me. Sony rushed to make a single for another female entertainer on their label.
Part of the melody in Jennifer's hit I'm Real comes from Mariah's own song Loverboy.
You know J-Lo at this point?
I don't know her.
Just forgetful, I guess.
Yes.
He didn't want it to look like I could succeed on my own without him.
Tommy didn't like the way you dressed. He would not have liked you to dress like this.
Pre and post Tommy Mottola. It's when I knew I was gay. I know what it is. It's my coming out with my...
Mariah Carey breaks her silence and publicly reveals Diddy and Tommy Mottola's secret relationship. Tommy Mottola was once Mariah Carey's husband. However, during their marriage, Tommy's need to control Mariah reached an almost obsessive level. She revealed that Tommy was not only a controlling partner, but also a person who would stop at nothing to gain power. Tommy, who was once the chairman of Sony Music, later established his own music company, amassing considerable influence. Mariah mentioned that Tommy often used his influence in the music industry to manipulate others. If we look closely, we'll notice that artists under Tommy's management, like Cassie and Jennifer Lopez, are both Diddy's ex-girlfriends. This close connection might seem like a coincidence, yet it reveals something strange. Some speculate that Tommy and Diddy may have had even more hidden dealings behind the scenes. As Mariah's criticism of Tommy becomes more public, more people are beginning to re-examine Tommy's past, especially his long-standing feud with Michael Jackson. Michael openly attacked Tommy, calling him a devil and an evil racist. Many believe that Michael's words reflected not only a personal grudge, but also his frustration with the dark side of the music industry.